Good afternoon, good evening. This is David Outlaw. We're at Swain High School for the Swain High School men's soccer game where Swain, your hometown Swain Maroon Devils, will be taking on Hayesville, the Yellowjackets today. Right here, ready for kickoff. Hayesville will have the ball first. This is a rematch of sorts. These two have already played in Hayesville this season, where the Maroon Devils took a 2-0 win. I'm sure Hayesville's after a little revenge. Hayesville with the ball. Played it to the middle, but it's intercepted. Swain now looking to do something offensively. Kind of just feeling each other out now and playing a little ping pong on the field. Owen Craig tried to send it to the right side. It's our first broadcast in a while. Glad you could join us if you're with us. Josh, how many do we have? Got 2 people watching right now. Everybody needs to call 2 or 3 people. Obviously, we're not just after our live audience, but these are also archived games that the kids can go back and watch, and parents and grandparents and everything else. Swain steals the ball back in Hayesville defense. That's not to say that we wouldn't like some live people watching, and like I say, if you'll call 2 or 3 people, shoot, before you know it, it'll add up, and we'll have a dozen listening and watching. Hayesville again on the left side with the ball. Looking it up, he drops it back. Puts it in the middle of the field. Hayesville again. You noticed your Maroon Devils are wearing pink socks. I'll explain that here in just a second after the ball gets out of trouble. Evan Hall. McLean Wharton doing some defense here. Evan Hall coming over to help him out. Wharton clears it up. Little ways still to Yellowjackets. Being a little stubborn here. Drops it to Wharton. Hall. Shot. Point blank blocked. Be a throw in for your Maroon Devils. Tonight is a night where the Swain soccer community would like to bring awareness to something that affects so many in our community. The Swain soccer team is wearing pink socks to bring awareness to breast cancer. Everyone has likely been affected by this cancer in some way. Either you are fighting this cancer, know someone who is battling it, or have lost someone who is battling this cancer. About 13% of U.S. women are going to develop invasive breast cancer. That's been picked up by the Hayesville keeper who punts it out. About 13% of U.S. women are going to develop invasive breast cancer in the course of their life. In 2023, an estimated 300,000 new cases of invasive breast cancer are expected to be diagnosed in the U.S. In Swain County, there are an average of 14 new cases of breast cancer identified each year. In Clay County, there are an average of 11 cases identified a year. Please take a moment of silence. Of course, I'm reading from where we did this at the beginning of the game, but that's the explanation of why we are wearing pink socks. They warmed up in pink tie-dye T-shirts, so just to bring awareness. And just on a personal note, the statistics there from 2023. My wife experienced breast cancer in 2023. She was very fortunate. She was, it was discovered at a routine mammogram, and it was very early. It was very small. She had to have surgery where a small tumor was removed along with some tissue around that. She had to have radiation but no chemotherapy, and everything went very, very well. We were very, very blessed and very fortunate. So again, that's the awareness helps so much if women can go out and will get diagnosed early by having their routine yearly mammogram. Going to be a throw for Hayesville coming up here. Swain had an illegal throw, trying to be a little shifty there. Been able to keep it here for a little while, and the Swain attacking half of the field, which is a good thing. Mason Moore sent it up. Mason Moore throws it in. Referee said that one was okay. Owen Craig trying to bring it, or had it in the 6-yard box, but no. Yes, he was just inside the 6-yard box. A lot of lines out there on the field. Got to get accustomed to the maroon ones, which are the 6-yard box, the D, and the 18-yard box. It was the 18-yard box that Owen Craig got into. Hayesville on a little bit of an attack here, but thwarted by Edwin Lazama. Lazama back at it. It's going to be a throw in. Mason Moore will do the honors. Finds Owen Craig. Craig takes a shot. It'll be out for a Hayesville goal kick. Going to be a Swain throw coming up. Evan Hall throws it in. Whoa. Trying to find Kyle Wynn, and he could not gain control of it there. Sanchez. Clayton Schuler. It's upended a little bit, but apparently it was fair play. That's going to be out for a Swain throw. McLean Wharton to throw it in, finds Owen Craig. Craig passes up to Schuler. Schuler's looking for Mason. Nope, he decides to come back looking for Owen Craig. Mason Moore to throw it in. Looking for Owen in the 18. Who we got over there, Jack? That defense on that side. Oliver Reyes. Is it 13? No, 17, wasn't it? Yeah. Starting lineup for your hometown Maroon Devils. Be number 2, Clayton Schuler. Number 3, Evan Hall. Number 4, James Sanchez. Number 6, Mason Moore. Captain, number 9, Max Wilmot. Number 10, Kyle Wynn. Number 13, McLean Wharton. Number 17, Oliver Reyes. Another captain. Number 20, Owen Craig. Number 22, Edwin Lazama. Number 26, Matthew Evans. And number 32, another captain, Elijah George. Kyle Wynn found Schuler to Craig. Craig has it. Yes, has it taken. A little unexpected wham. And coming back in the middle third of the field, you'll hear some discourse between me and my press box partners up here, Jack Gray, who's doing the public address. I'll ask him for help sometimes.
And sometimes I offer it without.
Yeah.
I need my word.
Need your what?
My word.
Oh.
That's your corn husk is your word. So I need a bigger book.
Hey, Hayesville passing the ball around a little bit, keeping possession here. Swain with the ball. Wynn to throw the ball. Ooh, that ain't going to fly. And it didn't. He knew that the minute Wynn knew that the minute he threw it in, he was like, "Oh no, that ain't it."
You could have played that off as
I'm just giving it to him. Yeah, he could. Yeah, he should have just said, "I was just giving it to him to throw it in." What are you talking about?
pulling your head up with your hands up and going, oh, that's not going to help your case.
Oh, swing and a miss. Wynn's got it fine. Owen Craig, he's onside.
I guess Clayton.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Ooh,
Beautiful passes by Clayton Schuler and Kyle.
Clayton. That was Clayton Schuler on the out there. And he passed it back in, and the finish. We're just a little off of a ESPN highlight right there.
It'll be a goal kick now for Hayesville.
Hayesville will have the goal kick. I mean, he just missed that by a corn husk.
That is unacceptable. Get his total word in there.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a foul. Be a free kick for Swain.
Free kick for the Devils. Owen Craig will take it. That's nice. That was actually pretty good weather.
Throw in for Swain.
Mason Moore.
Mason Moore with the throw.
Uzama, right?
That's number 4. James Sanchez is number 4.
Oh, Uzama's 22.
Yeah. I think our defenders have switched sides here, which 17 is Oliver Reyes. He's on the near side now, and McLean Wharton is on the far side. Wilmot clears that ball up. Under 27 minutes left in the first half. It's still 0-0 here.
You're offsides, buddy.
Owen Craig trying to battle through the Yellow Jacket defense. Wilmot touches, cleared on up. Wilmot throws in. Looking for Owen Craig. Last touched by Hayesville. Be a throw in again for Swain. Mason Moore gets ahead on it. Finds Schuler. Schuler passes it on through. Looking for Kyle Wynn, but couldn't quite get there.
Free kick now for
Tried to give himself some advantage there. It's called for a foul. Be a free kick for Hayesville. Just looking to make sure that's two teams have been well matched so far. A little ping pong going back and forth. Owen Craig gets a touch past one. Tries to push to the outside, does. Held it to touch too long, but he was fouled. So Swain will have a free kick from there.
25 yards out.
About 25 yards, 27, 28 yards out, given the angle there.
Cosine of the tangent.
Shot taken. Ooh, defensive header almost helped us out there a little bit. There's the prime. Well, it really wouldn't have mattered because he wasn't intentionally passing it with his head back to the keeper, but it would have been okay if he had. That's keeper is allowed to play it back to. I mean, the defender is allowed to play it back to his keeper with his head.
Deflection, right?
Shot taken. It's going to be high and wide. Really a good combination of passes put together there by Hayesville. But all for naught is my cellmate. Huh?
Gotta show that I'm old. Hey,
Yeah.
what's the score?
I think it's still we're kind of watching the Braves game as we're going along here, and the Braves are trailing the Phillies 6-1. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning right now.
6 or 7?
No, it's 6.
Not that I thought.
The series is even right now.
Well, they throw in for Hayesville.
Make that 7-1. Home run. Swain with the ball.
A lot of middle third action in this game.
Yeah, there is. Jack just pointed out that a lot of the action is in the middle third of the field here. And be out for a Swain throw. Neither team has really shown any dominance. Had a couple of shots from both teams that could have been something. Swain comes out with it here. Got a little opportunity here. Win with the ball, crosses. Oh, it's going to get through to Mason Moore if he can get that touch on it. Blow it past the right side there. He's looking up to see for some crosses. Crossed it too close to the keeper. Keeper was able to come up with it. Throw in for Swain. Nope. It's going to be a throw in for Hayesville. Yellowjackets. Craig passes it up, finds Schuler. Schuler's trying to find Craig on the run. Kind of a give and go there. Didn't happen. It'll be a throw for Swain. Should be. We're over halfway through the first half. Approaching 19 minutes to play in the first half. Still 0-0 here. It'll be a throw in for Hayesville. Be a free kick coming up for Hayesville. Ball's back in play. Wilmot to Evan Hall to out of bounds. Hayesville making a change here as did Swain. Trying to see who came on. I didn't catch it when it happened. Brendan Lanning came on the field. He replaced Schuler, I think, didn't he? No, there's Schuler right there. Evan Hall.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. Wynn puts the ball up, but a little optimistic on the pass there.
A little optimistic on his teammate's speed.
Both of these teams are very willing to put their head on the ball, that's for sure. Mason Moore drops it back. Had an offsides call, so it'll be, he came from offsides back to onside to touch the ball.
Also, Brendan Lanning just entered the game for Evan Hall at the last stoppage of play. And here's Owen Craig with the free kick.
A little too much there. Served it up to the keeper. It's going to go out for a Swain throw. Throw in coming up. Swain wins back possession here. Looking for options. Trying to play it up for Brennan Lanning, who just came into the game a few minutes ago. Mason Moore going to try to trap that one. Didn't quite get the touch on it. Oliver Reyes playing it up. Wynn fights for possession. Gives him enough of a tension that he lost the ball. Swain gets it back here. Schuler touches, looking for Mason Moore up ahead of him. Owen. Wynn will have the throw in. Finds Schuler right in the middle of the field with some space and time. Not exactly sure what happened there.
Going to have a corner kick. This will be the first of the night for the Devils.
I think it's the first corner kick at all with 13 minutes left in the first half. Owen Craig will take the corner kick. Getting some numbers in for Swain. Should be looking for that tall Mason Moore's head. See what we can do here. And he overshot him a little bit. Swain still got the ball in the 18, but now it's finally cleared out by the Yellow Jacket defense. Edwin Lazama plays the ball up. Lazama get another crack at it. Nope. That should be a Swain throw. It is. Sanchez will take the throw in. The far side of the field there. Finds Mason Moore's head. He tried to head it down to Owen Craig's feet. Hayesville player dribbled a couple of our Swain boys. There we go. Going to be a little too much. Hayesville keeper able to pick it up. Sanchez dribbles up, finds Schuler. Looked like Wynn was trying to get around him there and hopefully get the pass, but they weren't quite on the same page. Wynn steps in to win the ball. That was unintentional, I promise. Wharton runs that one down, able to turn it around. Between him and Lazama, they were able to push the ball up to the center, the midfield. Middle third again. Craig finds Schuler. Schuler looks at Wynn, gives him the ball. A little pressure coming from behind, back to Schuler. Schuler passes up, finds, no, that was Sanchez that came up there. Looks like Swain is playing more of a sweeper-stopper defensive set. Shot taken by Hayesville. It's wide right. Under 10 minutes left in this first half. Still 0-0.
It will be a goal kick for the Devils. We just passed under 10 minutes to play. The score tied 0-0.
He out for a Swain throw. That was Brendan Lanning up the right side. He throws it in, finds Schuler. Schuler turns around. Mason Moore there trying to find Owen Craig. Owen kind of took a shot. It was a deflection easily handled by the Hayesville keeper. Craig plays it up, finds Schuler. Schuler has a touch, able to keep control. Back to Craig. Craig touches pass, looks for a shot. And keeper was able just to deflect it and get a hold of it. So they'll punt it back out. Hayesville blows by the Swain defense momentarily. Nice work there by Lamaza. I'm sorry. Lazama.
Free kick now for Hayesville.
Hayesville with a free kick.
This is just outside the 18-yard box.
Referee's coming in to.
There is asked for his 10 yards that he is guaranteed for every free kick.
And the referee, he lost 2 yards on that. Be a free kick though, and he bends it up, trying to find a friendly. It's going to be cleared out by Wharton. Schuler with a touch. Looking for Lanning, and it doesn't make it through. Owen Craig. Sanchez defending. Mason Moore steps up to defend. Craig gets a foot on it. Moore heads it on, finds Schuler. Schuler tries to put it up to Lanning, who's going to nearly catch up with that ball and try to make something interesting happen. Down to 6.5, just under 6.5 minutes left in this first half. Still 0-0. Half seems to have flown by. Owen Craig dribbles a couple. Maybe took one too many touches. Still has control of the ball. Passes it back, finds Schuler. Schuler over to Wynn. Wynn's going to take a crack at it. It winds back up to Lanning, and Lanning had a nice shot off of it.
Powerful thermonuclear shot from Brendan Lanning. Goes right over the crossbar. And now it'll be a goal kick.
Be a goal kick for Swain.
I mean, this game, I can get it in when I can get it in. I was hoping to save it for a goal.
Swain coming back in the middle third with the ball. Lazama passes out, finds Reyes. Reyes puts the ball at the D. Oop. I don't know what the call is here, but the referee blew his whistle. I don't think it was offsides. Wish Josh could give us an instant replay on this. Oh, no, it looks like it's going to be a free kick for Swain.
For the Devils, just
going to be an indirect.
This is an indirect kick.
Otherwise, it would be a PK.
Player before it can go in.
Two different strategies here. One is to pass it to a player. The other is to blast it off of the keeper, which the keeper would have probably been wise there to have just not touched it, let it go. I mean, by touching it, he's taking a chance that he would misplay it. Wharton plays it up out of harm's way. Schuler comes out with the ball. Looking for options. Mason Moore there. Played it behind him. Moore had to turn around a little bit, but at that point, Schuler was getting a little pressure and had to do something with it. Owen Craig passes it up. That's a dangerous, can be a dangerous play. The Hayesville boy put his head down about waist high to head the ball. And I've actually seen situations where, I mean, it's not uncommon when someone goes down that low to head the ball, and if somebody else is coming up to kick the ball on the other team, the person who bows down to head the ball that low is the one that gets called for dangerous play, because it's dangerous to put your head down there where the feet are supposed to be.
Do they call that in the pros? Can you get a dangerous play in the pros? Yeah.
Throw in for Swain. It's going to be a throw in for the Yellowjackets here, down to right at just over 2 minutes left in this first half. Yellowjackets will push the ball too far. Swain will come up with this one with a throw in. Reyes with a touch. Plays it out to Mason Moore. Moore back into Owen Craig. Sanchez and back out to Moore. Moore back to Craig. Craig trying to find Lanning. Lanning takes it out wide, back into Craig. Craig, I think, had a go at a volley there, but it went long for a Hayesville goal kick.
What's the score, Coach?
The Braves still holding tight at 7-1. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Brave has one runner on with one out. Never can discount the Braves this year, but I'd certainly
Wouldn't put money on it?
yeah, I wouldn't bet my paycheck on the Braves on this one, given the situation. Oh, nice move there. Lazama. Yes, nice passing here by the Maroon Devils. He tries to chip it up for, I think that was Schuler tried to chip it up for Mason Moore. Just a little too much. The keeper was able to get in and get a hold of that.
Boot it.
And that's going to be our first half here. And after first half of play, still 0-0, Swain versus Hayesville. We will see you back in a little while for the second half. Swain High School for the second half of tonight's matchup between the Maroon Devils and the Yellowjackets from Hayesville. 0-0 at halftime. I mentioned earlier the last time these two matched up, Swain won it 2-0 in Hayesville. The last game Swain played, which was this past Monday, Swain beat Andrews 5-1 in that game. Both of these teams here, it's kind of interesting. They're tied for fourth place in the conference right now. I guess Swain would have the tiebreaker by head-to-head, I would think. In the last game against Andrews, Owen Craig, Clayton Schuler, and Kyle Mason all scored and assisted on scores. Just an interesting little tidbit. Just a reminder that you'll see the Swain's in pink socks, which is honoring and bringing awareness to breast cancer during Breast Cancer Month. Swain's going from left to right here. Lanning got a head on the ball, put it right back in front of Schuler. I said Lanning. It might have been Mason Moore. One of them did. Just tipped over by the Hayesville keeper. During the halftime, the Atlanta Braves put another run on at 7-2. Philly now, we're in the bottom of the sixth. Philly's up to bat. Goal kick by Hayesville. Mason Moore gets a touch on it. He finds Edwin Lazama. Lazama passes it over to Reyes. Reyes got it to Win. Trying to get it back out to Win, and we lose possession. It'll be a throw-in for the Yellowjackets. Battle of the middle third of the field here. Owen Craig trying to put one over the top, presumably for Mason Moore. Didn't work. Owen Craig passes it up. Looks like for Schuler. Schuler looking at his options. Lazama's going to wind up with the ball. Max Wilmot pushes it forward, unable to get to it, played out. Swain's throw in. Lazama, Craig. Wharton let that one go out, and he'll do the throw now. Wharton up to Lanning. Lanning crosses it. Trying to find Wynn coming in, or in the middle third again. And have a throw in for the Yellowjackets. Battling in the middle third again.
I assume she'll be available to someone, but man, Swain.
Cross. Nope. Went out of bounds first. It'll be a throw in for Swain. Schuler unable to keep control. Hayesville chips it up over the top, but easily taken care of by the Swain keeper. Another home run by Philadelphia makes it an 8-2 game. Solo home run. And baseball over the Braves. Throw in for Hayesville here. Something going on. Maybe. Keeper needed something from the sidelines. Oh, shin guards.
That's a yellow card for the referee. I mean, for the coach.
That
I didn't see officially give her a yellow card. That's supposed to be a yellow card, right?
I don't know. My Jack was asking if that's supposed to be a yellow card, and I don't know. Most of the time when I was coaching and playing, it was just a referee would actually send a player off for equipment. Send off not as in a red card, but would make them leave the field, and then they had to ask permission to come back on the field once they get it straightened out. But they always handle things differently with keepers. So. Swain takes it, gets it back up in the middle third for a momentarily. Here we go, Wharton. Craig finds is that Lanning? No, Schuler on the right side. Mason Moore settles, looking for his options. Plays one through to Owen Craig. Craig gets to the ball, passes it back to Kyle Wynn. It's going to go out of bounds, be a throw in for Swain up here in the attacking third. Wynn made a sacrificial touch on the ball there. Be a goal kick for Hayesville.
Does Marvin, does she like have any difficulty leaving the cross country team? No.
Throw in by Swain.
Yeah.
And could have been
Do y'all push the school math and science, or is that something they've always thought?
Mason Moore.
For Marvin, it's more. To be honest.
That was played up by Wharton.
And then
James Sanchez played that one up off of the Hayesville player. It's going to be a throw for Swain.
Andy Sahara's like dead set on it. Yeah. And then Annie I'd say she's probably not going to get it. But then
Morton tried to put that one back up where it came from, but didn't quite square up on it, and it wound up going out of bounds. That was last touched by Mason Moore, I think, or maybe a bit got deflected again. Nope, it's going to be a Hayesville throw.
you know what I point out is if most of our students didn't spend 6 hours a day on their phones, they'd all be like that. Yeah. Not like that, but you know, they'd be closer.
Schuler. Mason Moore was asking for the ball down the side. Schuler got the touch again. He was crossing, trying to find Craig there. Craig takes a crack at it, and it's a bit high and over the top of the goal. Be a goal kick for Yellowjackets. No, it's going to be a corner kick for Swain.
Corner kick for the Devils here. This is their second corner kick of the night. Looks like Brennan Lanning is heading down to take it. Was that Owen Craig?
No, that's Owen Craig taking it.
Owen Craig, I'm sorry. Owen Craig's going to take it.
Hoofs it in there with his left. Comes back in. Ooh, almost finding Mason Moore there. Could have been something good happen. Swain takes the ball away. Coming back up the right side. Another touch. Another round. Is that Lanning over there? Or I believe. Shot. Ooh, Schuler with a shot there at a.
And so Lakin's going to go to Chapel Hill or Duke. Yeah, those are her preferences. What is her like? I mean, is she making all A's?
It's going to go out for Hayesville corner kick.
Kick of the night. She's actually. Yeah. I mean, do they have like That is awesome. Well, to be in that level of student.
And that's going to be a goal for Hayesville.
A dangerous corner kick goes
Off the corner kick.
They break the 0-0
tie's been broken by Hayesville. It's 1-0. 1-0 bad guys.
I can't say stuff like that.
I can hear everything you're saying, just so you know. Like I'm picking you up.
Like when I'm talking to him,
Yeah.
are we saying bad things?
No, I'm just letting you know.
Mason Moore with the ball up the sideline looking for Lanning. Lanning stays with it, winds up with the ball, crosses, finds Owen Craig. Owen takes a touch, has a shot. It's going to be wide.
Owen Craig's shot goes just wide of the upright. It'll be a free kick now a goal kick now for the Hayesville.
Yeah. Hayesville's got a goal kick now. Good opportunity there for Swain, but unable to put it in the back of the net. Craig with the ball again. Approaching the 18. Has it stripped, but Schuler, and he has it stripped. Craig comes back around on a good hustle play and comes out with the ball on the left side, crosses it. Oh, gets through the 6-yard box with nobody touching it. It's a good opportunity there. Punted out by the Hayesville keeper. Touched by Sanchez. Lazama plays it out wide left to, I'm not sure who that is. Evan Hall back on the field out there, I believe. This is Lanning. Lanning looking, drops it back to Mason Moore. Moore has the shot, and the keeper, Hayesville keeper, had to jump for it, but he did and brought it down. Lazama plays it up, finds Schuler, I believe. Schuler's hit pretty hard there. And yes, there was a foul called. Should be a dangerous in our favor free kick right here.
Right in the center of the field, looks like
Owen Craig.
From 35 yards.
Nope, looks like nope. Either Craig or Lazama. Looks like Lazama's going to take it. Oh, he just touches it to Craig. Craig approaches, takes the shot. Oh, it's deflected. It's going to be a corner kick for Swain.
Free kick. This will be our third corner kick of the night. Owen Craig walks over to
See if we can have some corner kick magic here like Hayesville had a few minutes ago. Corner kick's taken, just a little high. Somebody pick up the garbage there. I think that's Oliver Reyes. Unable to do anything with it. I always like to have a guy on the back to pick up the garbage on those corner kicks in case they make it through like that. We did have him there, but wasn't able to. Going to be another corner kick for Swain. Hopefully, no. Going to be a goal kick. I'm sorry, my bad. Schuler. Some offensive play there. Owen Craig's going to give us another corner kick. Shot taken. Ooh. Schuler back to Craig. He crosses it, puts it in the middle. It's going to be a Swain throw. Wharton coming up to take the throw. Lanning has a touch, finds Mason Moore. Swain still with an opportunity here. Now Hayesville seems to have momentary control. Lazama, Owen Craig, tries to find Mason Moore, and it doesn't make it. Lazama. Hayesville settles. Leads it back in. Lazama finds Mason Moore. Lanning keeps the ball, gets it to Craig. Craig makes a turn, getting his left foot on it to take a shot, and he puts it in the back of the net. That'll tie it up. 1-1. Nice left-footed shot by Owen Craig over the keeper's head with just a little over 20 minutes left in the game. That'll make it 1-1. Nice shot by Owen Craig. He received the ball, had to do a 180 and got out away from pressure during doing his 180 and was able to hook one up over the keeper with the left foot. Nicely done. It's going to be a throw-in for Swain. Wharton picking the ball up for the throw. Headed on by Lanning. Sanchez to Wharton. I'm sorry, that was Lazama to Wharton. Finds Craig. Schuler. And the Wharton, or the keeper for Hayesville, is going to come up with the ball. He's going to punt. First touched by Lazama. Then touched by Hayesville, and it'll be a Swain throw. Evan Hall unable to get to it, but it was kicked out by Hayesville. Schuler plays it off of Hayesville player to out of bounds. Owen Craig to Schuler. Sanchez. Lazama to eventually Owen Craig via Schuler. Might have gotten Hall and Hall and Schuler mixed up there. Shot taken just wide. It's a goal kick for Hayesville. Couldn't quite get to that one. It'd be a throw-in for Hayesville. Hall heads it back in. Lazama tried to get it to Craig. Didn't quite make it. Wilmot cleared it out of the back there for us. Owen Craig fighting for possession between him and Mason Moore. Whoops.
Was it a foul?
It's going to be a foul. Let's see which way it's going. Will be a free kick for the Devils. He could have let that play and given an advantage, but he had already blown the whistle. Owen Craig taking the kick. Lofts it up. Didn't quite get it. Oh, got a bounce there and got it to Schuler, I believe. It's going to go out of bounds for a Swain throw. Moore coming to take the throw. Finds Craig. Craig to Lanning. Lanning plays it up the side, but unable to keep it in. Be a throw in for the Yellowjackets. That's Evan Hall over there, got that touch, trying to find Craig. Schuler steps up, wins it, gets it to Craig. Craig passed it behind Moore. Yeah, he put it in Moore's stride. That was good, but then Moore. Lazama. Sanchez. To Schuler. To Hall. Back to Schuler. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez played it forward, but it's cleared out by Hayesville. Lazama has a go at it. A little optimistic. Hayesville with a sub coming in. Opportunity here. Shot taken. Deflected. Mason Moore with the ball. He's going to try to. It's going to be a Swain throw here. Nope, it's going to go out for a Hayesville throw. Down to 13 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second half in the game. 1-1 tie here. If we end up in a tie, we will go into 2 overtime periods.
We could. We don't have to. The coaches have to agree to it beforehand.
On a conference game? The PA announcer says the coaches have to agree to before the game whether or not they're going. But unless they changed it when I was coaching, if it was a conference game, you had to go into it because. Okay. Yep.
I hope that someone scores a goal.
Yeah. Let's hope somebody scores a goal. Let's hope Swain scores a goal. I can be biased here, that we make no claim at being unbiased on our streaming. We're pulling for the maroon and white. Mostly maroon today. Sanchez, didn't get the touch on it, but it still made it to Owen Craig. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez plays it out wide to Evan Hall. No, that might have been Schuler. These two are hard to tell apart. One's number 2 and one's number 3 in there. One of them's got a pink shirt. I got to go work this out. Looks like Hall's got the pink sleeve. Maybe I can keep it straight now. Should be a throw in for, they're giving it to Swain. Nice cross switch of the field. Mason Moore unable to make anything good happen there. Some persistent pressure by the Hayesville defender. That should be a Swain throw in. And it is. Moore gets his touch. It's going to be another Swain throw. Swain with possession. Owen Craig takes a shot from way downtown. It's going to be wide left. Be a goal kick for Hayesville. Down to 10 minutes left in regulation. Hayesville maintaining possession here for a little bit. Just lost it. Craig got it. Looking for Mason Moore. Passed it behind him again. He is trying to get to it, but not going to make it. Be a throw in for the Yellowjackets. And they give it right back to us on a Wilmot out wide left. Craig steps in and wins the ball. Still has possession. Passes it just too much ahead, but he got rattled a little bit there. Wilmot chasing it down in the back. Didn't play it up quite enough. Wharton giving him some backup back there. And Owen Craig is going to need a minute. Down to about a little under 7.5 minutes to play. Swain and Hayesville still tied at 1 here in the second half. Hayesville bringing it up. Okay. And Matthews with a nice deflection. Still hit the top bar, but that was a close one.
And they will get a throw in. Hayesville will get a throw in now with 6 minutes to play. Just over 6 minutes to play in the second half. Tied 1-1.
Matthew Evans with the save there. Had it backwards. Substitution coming in. Evan Hall will step off, it looks like. Owen Craig back on the field. Hayesville with a cross. Nothing doing. Sanchez finds Moore. Finds Craig. Craig pushes it too far and pushes it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Hayesville. Down approaching 5 minutes left in the game. In regulation, we're still not exactly sure what'll happen after regulation with the tie game. But stay tuned, and if somebody doesn't score, we'll find out. Hayesville trying to play it up the right side. It's going to go out of bounds for a Swain throw. Moore, no, that's Lanning. Got the ball there. Big throw, but not quite enough to get it to Schuler. Craig with the shot, but it's high. Be a goal kick for Yellowjackets. 4 minutes left in the game in regulation. The Hayesville throw. Anyone keeping up with the Braves? It's 9-2 now. A solo home run again, hitting the bottom of the eighth by the Phillies. Phillies over the Braves 9-2. Still in the bottom of the eighth. Hayesville with the throw. Swain's going to come with a little possession here. Under 3 minutes. Craig bringing the ball up. Passes up, trying to find Mason Moore. Didn't quite. Schuler tried to take a stab at winning possession there. Didn't happen. Sanchez bringing it up. Down to approaching the 2 minute. And we've got some kind of whistle here. Let's see who's going to wind up with free kick.
Looks like we're going to get a free kick for the Devils.
Looks like the Devils are going to have a free kick in a good spot.
2 minutes to play, just outside the 18-yard box. Give him a big pass. Is it direct or indirect? This will be a direct free
It's going to be a direct free kick. Owen Craig's going to line up on the ball.
kick.
Strikes it, Oh, he was going for the bottom left corner. Oh. Wynn came in hoping to take advantage of a bobble and maybe get it in, but referee's going to call a foul there and give the keeper a free kick. There's a perfect example of the referee taking advantage away from the from Hayesville there. I'd rather have my keeper with the ball in his hand than the foul. Swain, little iffy in defense there, but manages to thwart the attack. Under a minute, 45 seconds, under 45 seconds. We're about to find out what happens here with a tie. I know one thing, my bowl of chili is that much further away if we have to go into overtime. Come on, Swain with an opportunities here. Craig's going to have the ball. No, that was Schuler. I'm sorry. No. Craig came in with a home run swing, but it was fouled off. And that's regulation.
Regulation is over.
We're waiting to see what happens after regulation. It's looking to me like we're going to be playing more soccer. The referees put the ball down on the spot in the middle of the field. So it looked like there'll be 2 10-minute halves. I believe they're both mandatory.
2 mandatory 10-minute halves.
We think. We don't know for sure. But I guess it is now since Jack just announced it over the PA.
They correct me all the time. We'll give them 2 minutes.
Jack is also our clock operator and our scorekeeper up here, and he just mandated a 2-minute break in between regulation and overtime. So captains are coming out to determine.
So I believe the way this is going to work is we will have 2 10-minute halves, and then we will go to penalty kicks. Nope. One 10-minute half.
2 10s.
2 10-minute halves.
And then if it's tied, it'll be tied. 2 10-minute halves, and then if it's tied, it'll be tied. So we're going to be here for 20 more minutes of soccer. 21. Oh, yeah. Getting a little punchy up here in the press box. The coin was just flipped. I don't know the significance of this. I mean, I know it's necessary, but we're based on how the game's gone so far, whoever comes out with possession to start the game will probably have about 10 seconds of possession before it changes. It's gone back and forth pretty often during this game. Like we mentioned earlier, a lot of the games have been played in the middle third of the field. The 2-minute break is over, but the teams aren't jumping back out on the field.
I tried. Did everything I could, Coach. Everything I could.
I know there's some tired fellas out there.
So as I said, I'm going to go. We're going to have 2 10-minute
We're coming back on now.
We will end the game right there.
So I think in case there was any question, I think we've determined there's 2 10-minute overtime periods. There's no golden goal or sudden death, whatever you want to call it. We'll play the 2 full periods, and whatever the score is after that will be the final score. Just noticed Carrie Powell, our athletic trainer over there. She's got a cup of something warm that she's sipping on. If you don't know Carrie, she is a fixture in Swain athletics. As an athletic trainer, she patches them up and gets them back out on the field. I usually give her a hard time because she's a little. She's not a fan of the cold weather. Thin-blooded. She, I'm sure she has 2 sets of long johns on under what she's got on right now.
That jacket's heated. It's got a battery.
Yeah, she's got. Jack was just telling me she has one of the jackets with a battery pack. I've seen those on job sites before that help keep you warm. Ooh, Swain wins the ball here. Heading it back up, finds Owen Craig. Craig makes trying to make a run out the outside. Gets around the corner without it going out of bounds. And it gets taken. But it will be a throw in for the Maroon Devils. Lanning fights for and wins the ball. Still has possession. Finds Wynn. Wynn's taking a look, trying to see if somebody's coming around his right side. Nobody was. And Lanning, I guess that was a pass. Goes out for a throw-in for Hayesville. Lanning plays it wide to Evan Hall. Evan gets it taken. Kind of feel for this Hayesville team. They only have a couple of substitutes. That one stayed in. Wilmot playing it up the right side. Nice pass on over by Lanning, finding Owen Craig. Oh, ball makes it through, but Schuler didn't. Yep, a little handball there. Ball bounced up and caught the underside of the Hayesville player's arm. We'll call that one. It kind of has a unique look to it. Easy to spot. Lanning takes, trying to find more. Lanning gets back to him. Oh, lost there though. Playing it a lot of north and south passes here. We're up the field. be nice. We had an opportunity to get some kind of more diagonal passes. Hayesville plays. Hall coming over, unable to get that one. Hayesville got in there attacking third here. Lanning plays it out. Yeah, Swain called for a foul there. So it'll be a free kick for Hayesville. Lanning a little slow getting up, but he makes it to his feet. Gary Powell up on the sideline in case she needs to come in, but nope. Lanning's going to live to fight another few minutes. I know these guys are tired. It's extra time. Owen Craig wins. Little pinball action there. Must have been a handball involved. It's going to be a free kick for Swain. Plays it wide to Wharton. Wharton has it taken. Ooh, off of Lanning's face. I don't know what this call is. It's against us, whatever it is. Be a free kick. I'm going to call it a kick. It should be a kick. Yep. Referee's instructing the Hayesville player to put it down. He's going to smite the ball from about midfield. He gives it a go, and it was touched by Swain, and will go out for a rare Hayesville corner kick. They haven't had as many corner kicks as Swain has tonight, but they did score on one corner kick they had.
They scored on their first one. We'll see if they can double that luck here on their second one.
Taken and cleared out. Nope. I'm sorry. Kicked out of bounds for another corner kick. Down to 1 minute left in the first overtime period. Another corner kick. Corner kicks, the corner kicks that Hayesville have been taken very well. Obviously, the first one was. It resulted in a goal. And both of these were right in the six there and out of the reach of the Swain goalkeeper. Owen Craig comes out with this one. He's going to bring it into the middle third. And is upended just before entering the attacking third. Swain retains possession. Schuler out on the left side. Makes another touch, but it touches is out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Hayesville. And there's the end of the first overtime period. If I remember right from my coaching days, they should just turn them around on the field and go on without taking a break here. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'm just going to go with that. Should I do 2 minutes?
Jack, I wouldn't put any time up there. I'd just let them do it. Yeah, you go, 10 minutes. That's how much for the half.
Yeah.
I know it's tough on the fellas to just turn right around and do it, but
We're going to have a second half here starting momentarily. They'll switch sides and do it again. After that, it's time to go home. Win, lose, or draw.
Braves are down to their final out, down 10-2 in the top of the ninth at Philadelphia. So
I'm not going to say that. I'm not a big Braves fan, but still.
guess they are giving them a few minutes here to take a break. We'll take a break and come back when the action resumes. About to start the second overtime period, the final overtime period. The game will be over after this 10 minutes worth of play. Still kind of trying to figure out what's what here. Owen Craig looked like he was going to try to take a shot to go over the keeper there, but didn't quite get all of it. Obviously, we're still tied here. Braves game just ended, and Philly went up 2-1 on the Braves in the best-of-5 series. They'll go out for a Swain throw. You can sure tell these boys are getting a little tired out there. I totally understand.
It's like the Devils got a
like a yellow card was issued.
Yeah, I don't think we're throwing that one in, Evan. You don't get a yellow card, then get to throw it in. Dude, just all you gotta do is
Be a free kick for Hayesville. And the clock comes back on.
I mean, when he first got there, she was even talking to him. And then now he says it's still kind of messed up. This one there. I think it's 60 instead of 10 right now because they're in
Swain keeps the ball in play.
he's so head over heels.
And now it goes out of play. Be a throw in for Swain. Owen Craig returns to the field. Swain in their attacking third here. They're going from right to left on this. Shot by Craig. Deflection, and it's in the goal. Craig takes the left-footed shot, his second left-footed goal. It's deflected by the,
92 minutes into the game.
according to my mathematician cellmate up here, it was 92 minutes into the game if you add all the minutes up. And back in play with Hayesville kicking off. 2-1 Swain. 8 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Evan Hall, I'm sorry, Schuler take Moore finds Hall on the right side, but he's unable to keep it in. It's going to be a throw in for Hayesville. Put it right back where it came from. Let's make them throw it in again. Now it'll be a Hayesville throw? Yes. Yes.
When did you meet Kat? What grade did y'all start dating?
In my senior year, her junior year.
I thought it was like middle school.
My cellmate asking me when I met my wife.
Not met. Started
No, when I started dating my wife. It was one and the same, Jack, pretty much. Yes, we.
right off.
Oh, man, it was love at first sight. Yep.
What?
Interesting.
40 years later?
Whoa. Swain clears it out of the back. Interesting story on that. Not that anybody out there is interested. But I got ready to go ask my wife, who is not my wife yet, obviously, but ask her on the first date. And I'm heading toward her, and I suddenly remember that I can't remember her name. I knew her sister's name. Her sister's name was Karen. That's even worse. Says, no, she was older. That wasn't an issue. So I had to go up to a friend of mine and ask, what's Karen's sister's name? And it was Kathy. So then I had to say to myself, Kathy.
Out, not knowing her name?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I knew her name. I just couldn't remember it at the time. I still struggle with names. That's going to be out for a Hayesville throw-in. But I asked her out, and the rest is history. Lanning with some slick moves there. It would not be a bad thing for Swain to put another one in the back of the net. 5.5 minutes left in the second overtime here. It's going to go out for a goal kick.
Devils make a substitution.
I would definitely say that if you're counting shots, Owen Craig is in double digits. At least double digits.
I think that is true.
He is not shy about pulling the trigger.
Maybe we should come up here every week. This is usually how it goes.
That'll be a throw in for Swain. Nice throw by Moore. Gets it through to Craig. Craig's looking up, trying to find Evan Hall, I believe that is over there. Yep, pink shirt, sleeve. That's Evan Hall. Wilmot steps up and clears it out of the back. It's going to go out for a throw in for the Yellow Jackets. Down to 4 minutes left in this final period. It's going to be another Yellow Jacket throw. Another Yellow Jacket throw. Owen Craig pushes it forward, tries to outrun the defense to it. And one of the Yellow Jacket defenders had the angle on him. Don't think he had the speed on him, but he had the angle on him. Throw in, taken by Schuler, it looks like. Shot to the keeper. Wharton, nice defensive play by Wharton. Gets it over to Wynn on the right side. Wynn back into Owen Craig. Owen gets pinballed around a little bit. He's going to feel like a prize fighter after their bout. He's gotten a lot of knocks today, Owen Craig has. But he's still out there giving it everything. Seems to always be one pass away from the ball wherever it is. He's going to take the free kick from about 40 yards out. And he does give it a ride and hits the football goalpost, which will make a goal kick for Hayesville. Down to 2 minutes left in this final period. Swain with a 2-1 lead. Will have been 100 minutes of soccer by the time this is over with. Hayesville up, and Matthew Evans scoops it up and punts it out back to midfield. That'll be off the Hayesville defender or attacker, whatever you want to call him, for a Swain throw. Wharton throws it in, finds Owen Craig. Yeah, Owen just says, let's get some field position here and put it down and let some of the time click away. Keeper comes out of his 18 and has to play it with his feet. There's going to be a foul on Swain. It'll be a free kick for Hayesville. Down to under 1 minute, 45 seconds to play in the half. Keeper coming into play as well. That'll be out for a Hayesville throw in. Hayesville wanting the ball quickly. 25 seconds. Swain will not hurry too much to get to that ball. Played in. And that's going to do it here. Swain will never have to take this one. 3-2 2, 1. That's time. That's the game. After 100 minutes of soccer, your Swain Maroon Devils come out on top, 2-1 with 2 goals by Owen Craig. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.